Now, yep, you got the solo layout right now. Or,
Ashe, peace and benediction.
or, yeah.
Peace, man.
Hey,
Is this on my channel, y'all? Yo, is this on my channel?
So we got the
we'll find out
elders
in a
out
minute.
here.
Hook it up so it's on my channel.
Right.
I'm in the center of the park. We're gonna do a walkthrough.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
And
let me get my mouth.
You know, I came late in the game. The nigga had to work. You know, because we do this for free, so we still got to pay the bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if we can get paid, then you know what I'm saying, we can do this full time and give you better, more exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the news van already.
Right.
We just need,
you
know what I'm saying? We need the capital. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but you know, I'm gonna walk over here to this bridge. You know what I'm saying? To the stage rather. You know, but it's our bridge because after we go to the stage, we're gonna go in. But,
put this shit on my channel, yo. Yo, put this shit on my
your channel right now. You live? You live?
Let me plug you on there. Hold up.
All right. Yeah, I got him on there already. We in the house like a kitchen. Yeah, I know. I just already did it. I hooked it up. You live?
I see it.
There's some chocolate heaven out here. God damn.
Right.
You gotta put one of them shorties on there so I can bag real quick.
Wowzers. See you already. Hey, what's going on, Black? Hey, Bam.
Some moringa, sea moss, jackfruit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow. A little bit. No, but you can't mix that stuff.
Good with the float.
Chocolate heaven out here.
Right.
God damn. So I'm walking over here to the stage. Pardon my audio. It's about to get loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, for sure.
But we're gonna go in on some things.
Tell them where you at. Tell them where you at though.
Juneteenth, aka White Verification Day. Why is it White Verification Day? Hold that thought while we walk over. What's going on?
Right.
Sometimes I get stopped. I might get stopped and asked for a photo op. You know, that happens sometimes.
Right. Righteous. Peace and blessings, sir. Man. And what city are you in right now? Righteous. Yeah. Look at that, y'all.
That music loud as shit, yo.
Hell yeah, it's good. Look, we out here in Cali. Look, loving it. What's up? Peace, brothers. Peace, brothers.
First of all, we got half a Philly out here. I can see people from here to Market Street.
Right.
Chuck D?
Right around the corner.
Sound like
I want to just tell y'all to give your own selves a hand of applause. We out here, you out here, you existing. And yourself, give yourselves a round of applause. You know what I mean? We know how to do this around peace and love and Philly. This is the city of brotherly love. Chuck, we've been representing for 32 years. We took y'all around the world on our back, and now we back. Brand new album coming out. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
Man. Deep.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, we live.
Motivational speaker.
Oh, the video got stuck.
I was gonna get back on. I can still hear it.
Oh man, he don't know.
Oh yeah, you'll see.
He don't know. He don't know it froze.
Oh, I know. Hold up. Let me see. What's up with you, Foger?
What's up with our people? Why we mean mugging treat each other solely? Every little thing.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
All right, we back.
Get the full effect.
Yeah.
Back. For sure. Yeah,
I'm mad I'm not out there, yo. I'm mad I'm not out there. I should go out there right on this live
stream. Yep, you might as well.
I don't do crowds, man.
Give him the solo. Yeah, for sure. That's a black one right there.
But Philly is the most woke city in America, though.
That's what one would want to think. That's what one would want to think.
I promise you.
You got to come out here. You got to come to Cali, and then you get, you might be able to make your analyzation. You can analyze that.
My nigga.
It may change your mind.
You been over here yet?
Of course. Of course.
We got a big conscious community just in this one city, yo.
I know. Hey, I remember when Black and Nobel was on Erie. You feel me?
Yeah, that's just a small part of it, though. It's like...
No. Hold on, let's listen to what they got going. We're going to catch up like French fry toppings after this.
Photo ops. I'm dodging photo ops.
Photo op. For sure. Rory. For surely. Pope and ENT. Red Pill Rescue. Reach from Philly.
All right.
What's good with you?
You know what I'm saying? Part of my audio.
Hey, Akasha, Black Power, what's going on? Keystone Tech. Yeah.
I'm about to tell Walt to stop one of them shorties out there, man.
Goddamn, yeah. I seen it. Goddamn shit.
Let me know if you see my ex-wife out there, yo.
I asked you what's her name.
We will not let you know that.
Goddamn shit. That was her name. Goddamn shit.
Hey, Walt.
First name, goddamn, last name, shit.
Let me know if you see my ex-wife out there.
It's in Philly. No, we're not going to let you know if your ex-wife is out there.
I fucked up.
We can't.
All right, so we gotta lay out. Yeah, let me get all the way up to the front. You know what I mean? I'll be acting like I got to take press points, and I should be working and shit.
You gotta find a statue or something. You gotta find a.
Listen, I got like a little keychain on. I just press pass when I get in.
You gotta find a hot
over here, away from the jibber jabber, so we can drop some science. And while all of this is
I'm out here.
Lie, why is all this a lie?
Right.
I've been telling you that all this is a lie. Just the lie that we've been telling ourselves is like a Game of Thrones. When Littlefinger was telling us the eunuch bull, it's just a lie that we tell ourselves, force feed ourselves to believe it's true. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's two things.
Right.
He said that we tell each other over and over and over until we forget that it's a lie.
Right. So all of these people have told this shit to themselves.
Yeah, I'm out in Cali.
Over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until they forgot that it's a fucking lie. Because at one point in time, we knew this was a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he also said some of them try to climb the ladder and fall. They cling to the gods or love or money. The fall breaks them. Only the climb is real. The ladder is all there is.
Only those boots are real too. God damn. Them boots will stomp you to the upside down. God damn.
Believing in that parallel universe.
And weather like this is uncalled for. All right, so we gotta find a perch. We gotta find a perch that the eagle can swoop down on.
You gotta find somewhere that's high up, yo, so you can look down on everybody like a statue.
Somewhere that's high up out here. Everything is flat land, but it's
ain't no statues out there. It ain't no statues out there?
He finna tell him to climb on a statue. He gonna tell him to climb on a statue. He finna go to jail.
Human trafficking.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
Nigga.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yep.
No, but it's a serious. That's a serious thing.
Look.
That's a serious thing that we're gonna get to in a minute. We got a litany of things to discuss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is all this a fucking lie?
Right.
You know, does anybody come up with any bright ideas? Any riddles for Batman?
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to riddle Batman? I'm not Batman,
right.
but I'm just saying. You know, because Batman's
at the end of this.
I was told earlier in the week by John Cena personally that Batman is a pussy, and I told John Cena, I said, "Well, if Batman is a pussy, then God is too." I say peace and benedictions. Now this is the restart of the stream.
God damn.
And we're gonna go in on why all of this shit is the fucking lie. So as soon as I fuck with Bessie and sit my ass down, I seen Sister Bessie out here. Shout out to Sister Bessie, got the radio show. She told me she had 1 million people on the stream the other day. And this is the lady who I showed her how to get on Instagram, and I helped her make her first post on Instagram. And she's never shouted me out on the radio. But that's not kind of work. Shout out to Sister Bessie, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give you right.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm gonna give you the solo layout.
I said that to her, and she said, "Okay, I'm gonna invite you on the radio show, and you can do a set." I see the Black and Nobel over there. Black, that's Phil and Nobel. Shout out to Phil and Nobel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, the eagle has landed. You know what I'm saying? We just found a person.
Right.
I shake peace and benedictions. I got my green shit, smoothie. I got my repair ration shirt on because you know how black people like to talk about repair rations, around this time of year. You know what I'm saying? See, I broke the word down because a lot of y'all can't eat steak. So, when you gotta feed a baby steak, you gotta chop it up in little cubes. So chop it up as repair rations. Y'all keep talking about reparations, but it's repair rations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you're really asking for. Because you can't repair the damage, just like you can't repair the mitochondrial damage of this black seam that motherfuckers is getting. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother can of worms. We got a lot of things. That's keep
the jaw still, yo.
Right. I'm putting my perks down, man.
My bad. I thought you was wilding.
My shit was a little, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. I gotta straighten him up because I was being a bootleg drone. Y'all like my drone footage?
Yeah, hook it up so that everybody's behind you, though. Hook it up so the people are behind you.
Listen, hey, Walt, look, all the good seats taken.
Listen, hook it up so that the people are behind you. You heard me? Hook it up so that the people are behind you.
Look, all the good seats are taken. This is the best we got right now. And I'm not sitting sideways, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the best.
Sit cross-legged. Y'all gonna get.
So there it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. For sure.
Man, I'm like at
peace from California.
Yo, we got a couple heads up in here, yo. Shout out to B Sparrow Talk.
Shout out to everybody celebrating White Verification Day, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got a couple heads up in here.
Because you know how black people got to give verification to white people before some shit is true.
Look at the chat, yo.
Right.
Look at the chat. We got a couple heads up in here.
I know. I see. I see. Kasha.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in
talk.
and making niggas tap out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
we tap in to make other people tap out. But surely.
Let's get into let's get into Eggheads Live. You know what I'm saying? About this situation that we got going on right here. Now, let's get right to the point. A lot of people is talking about, this whole holiday, right? And I want to point out that, I wanted to name the title of this shit, Black Father's Day 2022. You know what I'm saying? We threw the Juneteenth in there just as a clickbait, you know what I mean? But it's Black Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Black Fathers worldwide. You know, that's what we really should be hype about. That
global.
You know, we have a Black national holiday on Father's Day, but you know, in all reality, we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this thing, and we're gonna talk about how this is fiction. You know what I'm saying? Because the word emancipate means to transfer ownership. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And a proclamation is an announcement. Like if I proclaim something, right? So when somebody tells you that you're free, they either didn't know or they're a fucking liar. Either one is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is why you gotta fuck with niggas like us. You gotta fuck with the team right here. People who are do their due diligence to make sure that you get the right information and not just tell you what you want to hear. Because just like we've heard from some of our contemporaries out here that know the truth, they say that they can't unplug people because it'll cause a disruption. But
good morning from the Philippines.
It's causing a greater disruption than anything that we could disrupt. So if I come and kick the cord out the video game, the video game might go off.
Hey, yo, real quick, y'all. Real quick, y'all. Shout out to Yenny and Modia. That's the channel I'm gonna be singing on once I get my computer straight. That's the channel I told y'all about. They be singing and shit overseas.
Oh, y'all singing?
Yeah. Hey,
I ain't get a chance yet.
In the church choir. I used to be in the church choir. I can hear some vocals.
Yeah. So we got to get in the studio when everything get right. Hold on.
I used to lip sing in the church choir.
Hang on.
But you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But let's open up this discussion.
Yep, I can hear you.
About this phrase that we keep hearing, Emancipation Proclamation, because you know, just like Kevin Hart said, say it with your chest. Just like James Brown said, what it is what it is. So we need to call shit what it is. You know, so we're free, then call it free. Don't give me fancy jargon like emancipate, because guess what? A nigga like me, I'm gonna go find out what that word means. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go find out what that word means. And when you go and do your own due diligence and simply go and find the etymology of the word emancipate, right? The word emancipate means to transfer ownership, literally from one hand to the other. So meaning that it never leaves under my control. It's just like if I just decided to switch hands and put my blunt in this hand and the lighter in this hand, it's still under my control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, you know what? You're the manager of my company now. Right. I still own it, but you can run things. And in that too, and
even if this was about freedom, understand that the story, they don't tell you the full part of the story. The story is that black soldiers came and told slaves that they were free 2 years before they acted on it. Why? Because they were black soldiers and they did not want to listen to the black soldiers. Why? Because they were black. And you know what I'm saying? And our people have been programmed not to listen to each other. We only take directives from white people. So our people stayed in bondage for a whole nother 2 years until they got verification from white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's what people celebrating.
Is that not how hard is that to find?
There were stories of people that rejected freedom.
There's so many people that get clicks and likes and shares online, but they're not going to tell you the truth. And they can tell you the truth about this and the truth about that and the truth about this. It's just like the pastor. You'll never see the pastor open up the Bible and say, today we're going to start at page 1 and we're going to read the Bible straight
and go through.
Because if they did that, shout out to Bible Blooper Sunday. If they did that, then half the congregation would leave before they get to the half of the book. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get up to the verse and say that God doesn't dwell inside of buildings. You know what I'm saying? And he realized that Jesus,
and that's why a lot of the original
Jesus never taught anybody inside of a building. He never gave a sermon inside of a building. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was out here in the grass.
You got to be outside with the people. Yeah.
With his feet out, grounded.
Righteous. Yep. Hey, Yenny Amodia. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ¿cómo está?
I think she's from Thailand, yo. Or the Philippines,
no, it said from the Philippines. Yep.
Yeah, from the Philippines. She can sing too.
Fresh.
So what?
Yep.
So what?
I speak a little Tagalog.
I'm anxious to hear what my contemporaries have to say about this, and I'm gonna start stopping random people and start asking them, and we're gonna try to get some people on camera to see that if y'all want us to if y'all want us to stop random people, let us know. If you want us to just go in, you know how the motherfuckers do. But they say put a 1 in the chat box.
Right. Mabuti po.
You know what I'm saying? Put an ear in the chat box. Here you go. Put an ear in the chat box if you want us to talk to
Nice.
Well, that's funny as hell.
Yeah.
You got to find somebody from Jamaica, yo.
Yeah, but we're going. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a good idea that we ask random people what emancipation means.
Right. But who over there with Phil?
Right.
Who over there with Phil, yo?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
Notice how they had a shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Brother, can I ask you a question real quick? Because we're doing a stream right here. I want to ask you a question. It was my first person of the day. All right, we live on the stream. Shout out to everybody. Peace and Black Power. You know what I'm saying? We out here for the Juneteenth festival.
Can he take his mask off, please?
Oh yeah, take your mask off so people can see, because you don't need the mask out here. You're not gonna die. It's all right.
Yeah, you can breathe. Yeah. You gotta get some fresh air. Get some fresh air.
Yeah, get the fresh air. You know what I'm saying? So, because carbon dioxide is poison. Remember they used to take the canaries down in the mines? You know why they did that? Because they took the canaries down in the mines, because if the canary died, then it's carbon dioxide down there, and they got to hurry up and get out of there. So our body does a great deal of work to get that carbon dioxide out of our body. So putting it back in causes a litany of problems, like flu-like symptoms.
Right.
Especially that thing is sterilized with ethylene oxide. Yeah.
Not only that, your lungs are accustomed to processing oxygen into what you need to go throughout your system. And when you have the mask on, you're breathing in CO2. You're not breathing in the oxygen that the plants provided. You're breathing in your own breath over and over. So you're like recycling. So hang on a second.
I'm over.
Hang on a second. What you're doing is actually recycling your own breath over and over and over, and it gets worse each time. The masks are actually
you activate bacteria and virus particles that's dormant in your body. But I want to ask you, if you
I'm over in California.
We'll give you all the information that you need on that, how to get right and all that. But I want to ask you this question: what does emancipation mean?
And what does it mean to you? And what does it mean to you?
For a textbook answer, I'm just saying, in your best to your best knowledge, what does emancipation mean? Because that's what they tell us, the Emancipation Proclamation. What does that mean? Freedom. What if I told you that it didn't mean freedom? You want to know? See, he got right to the point. He said, "Well, what does it mean?" Right. I like his style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got right to shit. So without delay, emancipation means to transfer ownership, and to quantify on that, to transfer ownership from one hand to the other. Right. So that doesn't mean free. So it's like when we being told that we're free, what happened was that we got turned from chattel slavery to economic debt slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's still slavery. It's just a different form of slavery. And one of the things that our ancestors had fought for was civil rights. But we failed to accomplish to acquire human rights. This is why a lot of times when you see things that happen to us, like school shootings and stuff like that, do black people get humanitarian aid? Have you ever heard any black people get humanitarian aid? Nope. Right. So yeah. What's the name is getting humanitarian aid right in front of our face, right? Ukraine, right?
Right.
Because they're
and the alphabet community.
Right? So they get humanitarian aid. So because we got civil rights, we didn't get human rights. That's why it's not a humanitarian issue when things happen to us.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to we were doing a stream about that, and I said that we was gonna open up the discussion to random people as they walk past, and you walk past. So I just to ask you that question to share some information with you. But I mean, if you want to stay in touch, you can share your math. You know, we can link up. You know, we do this regularly. You know what I'm saying?
PopenEnt.com.
All across the U.S. right now. It's Philadelphia, California, Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. We out here. We out here in Cali.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think I want to ask. Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
All right. Can I ask y'all a question? All right, I'm doing a stream right here, right? And I just want to ask y'all a question about the whole holiday. You don't got me on camera if you don't want to. Just quick question. What does emancipation mean? To be free. What if I told you that's not what it means? Set free. No. It means to transfer.
I'm in California.
Let me Google it. From one hand to the other. Let me Google it. Look up the etymology. I don't believe what people say. A proclamation is an announcement. If I say, hey, if I stood up and just said that's a proclamation. So if I say a transfer of ownership. Right. So if I stood up and said, hey, look, I'm putting my lighter in my right hand and I'm putting it in my left hand. The lighter's not free.
It's still my lighter.
It's a transfer. It's a transfer of ownership.
Well, Google says free from legal.
That's why I told you to look up the etymology. See, the etymology is the root of the word. You know, the definition is
from the word.
Defined it as.
And the definition and the meaning is two different things too. The definition of the word.
It does not say anything about transfer.
Yeah, look up the etymology of the word. Go to etymology.com.
But you also
or etymology online. It's not a definition. It's an etymology. See, the etymology is different than the definition. It's the root word, like, because, you know, the English language is composed of different words. Like, you'll find that this word is a Latin word or a Greek word. So that's where they pull the roots of these words from to create these words. Etymology online. Emancipum is the root word. To transfer. You know what I'm saying?
How did they come up with set free? Emancipate?
It's just like how you got join, right? Join can be a person, place, or thing, like a noun. It's interchangeable. So when as we use a word and we interchange it for different things, we defined it or redefined it as different things. But the root of the word never changes. The etymology. What's up? Hey, come on over here. You got Reese on the camera right here. You doing this stream?
Oh shit, it's Zaki out here.
You know what I'm saying? Looking good down here. Right? So when we ask, that's what they telling you. Let me see what you're looking at. Let me see what you're looking at. It go there. It says to transfer ownership. You gotta dig deeper into it. Let me see.
How you doing, darling?
You're not in Cali.
I'm chilling.
You stayed in the day for Juneteenth?
Emancipate.
Yeah.
No, it's not my website. But this is the website they question.
I just walked up a little watermelon.
That
website
yeah, we on PopenEnt.com.
I had too much work to do in the crib.
I'm telling you, look, you see, you click on it right here.
Yo, Phil.
Now read into there right there.
Emancipate.
What's up, Phil?
Emancipate. Set free from control. Emancipate. Set free from control.
Keep going. Look. That's your homework assignment. I don't. Okay, you were fine. All right.
Nice meeting y'all.
You're fine. Keep looking it up. What's going on, brother? It's good, man. Nah, chilling. You know, navigating these crazy rough times. You know. You know what I'm saying? Well, so I have the clip in my phone. I got the screenshot of the emancipation in my phone, but I want them to find it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they clicked on the shit, right, it just shows you the verb, the definition. But I'm telling them to look at the etymology of the word. They didn't look at the etymology of the word. They're looking at the definition. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, all right, that's your homework assignment. You know what I'm saying? For them to look up the root of the word, and that's y'all homework assignment. You know what I'm saying? Now we can get to that. I actually posted that in the video. Because it's not my first time around the block with this. I did this back in 2018, actually. When my hair was a lot shorter. You know what I'm saying? And I still like going to scream. That this word means to emancipate. To transfer ownership. You know what I mean? So
right. And I got something for that too.
I'm gonna see if I can get that up on the screen.
All right. Yep, because I know I actually. Let me see. Share. Slide.
Anybody want to look it up too? Yep. Y'all can look it up and get to the root. Get to the root of this thing. Don't just look at the surface. Get to the root of it. You know what I mean? What's up with you, Phil? What's up, man?
Look. Agitation of slavery. Let me see if we can build this up. It says.
And only you can prevent cognitive dissonance. Gotta get that out the way first. Because this is a brain scratcher right here, and it's gonna make you mad. And I hope so.
This up right here, right?
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not, then I'm not doing my job.
Right in Warp
Speed. So it's 9/11 right now, right? And then I'm about to hit you with a mental 9/11 real quick, if you don't already know. Since some people know the truth and don't tell the truth. You know what I mean? And when you know about a lie and you do nothing to expose the lie, you become part of the lie. With that said, let's go. Emancipate. Now you've probably been looking at the screen and you know it's Juneteenth and you're talking about Emancipation Proclamation, right? And it says to free from slavery or servitude, right?
Once you tap in, you got the live, you got the
rights to women and minorities.
Share with him the link.
You know what I mean? Aside from the fact that somebody's calling you a fucking minority, you know what I mean? But that sounds pleasant, right? And it's something to be cheerful about. But see, that's what the definitions are. That's what we defined it as. You know what I'm saying? So be clear what a definition of.
So you got slides on that?
Is. A definition is not the meaning. It is not the nature of the word. So to understand that, that's why we're on etymology.com, and I suggest that you
shout out to the
frequent this site as well to find the truth behind the words that they use to mislead you.
Want to get the knowledge.
Mislead you. So, as we know, we think that emancipation means to be set free, right? But now, if you would just look right here with me, right here. Let me scroll in right here. I'm going to use all of this because I want you to read it along with me. Okay. Go and get it all on the screen here. Okay. Where are we going to start at? All right. To make his or her own way in the world from assimilated form of X out away.
Got another viewer that just joined.
Emancipate car. And if you're laughing at me, fuck you. In other words, to deliver, transfer, or sell from mancipum, ownership, or manus, hand. So you're trading from one hand to the other. I'm not gonna read all that other shit, but you can see what the fuck I'm getting at. That emancipation is her own way in the.
So you see it's right there. You see it right there in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Any questions?
Freedom means.
Oh yeah, we're gonna dip further too.
Freedom means you go back to your original state. And the original state is the land is yours and everyone else asks to come in and then follows the rules when they get here. That's freedom. When you go back to your original state, that's something that will never, ever, ever happen. The only way that can happen, listen, there's only one physical way that can happen. Everyone else would have to leave, come back, and then go through the process. That would take 100 years. It would never, ever happen. Freedom is something that it's a reach, it's a dream. This system that's in place is here for good.
Now, I want to quantify that. When I was talking to a Moorish brother, shout out to my Moorish brothers. We all Moors, you know what I'm saying? Because Moorish is another way of saying black. And if anybody want to challenge that, we can get to that. You know what I mean?
And black is just a color.
But and colors are older than nations. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Colors are older, way older than man coming along and naming shit. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that. You know what I'm saying?
You could argue that colors. You could argue that colors are infinite and go back and forward to infinity like numbers do.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the same as numbers.
Right. So I'm talking to one of my Moorish brothers, right? And even like with this whole Juneteenth situation, a lot of our brothers and sisters can claim rights to the land. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we know we the black people are the first people to circumnavigate the globe. We came here before anybody else. We set up shop before anybody else. We got shit popping over here before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is with that is people who had their land stolen from them, right? And then they was put in slavery. And then when you just say, okay, you're free from slavery and you don't give them their land back, then they're not free because they're not restored to their original state. So I was talking to a brother the other day, and I was saying to him, I wasn't even trying to argue with him. I was saying to him, I said, brother, all right, theoretically, if we all, do this, follow this directive, and we all start calling ourselves Moors, then what, right? If we can get every black person or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to call themselves Moors, then what? Guess what the brother said?
Right.
Anybody want to guess?
I can just imagine.
Anybody in the comments want to guess? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is where it's like a lot of times we argue about the word, but we never get to the point of what their directive is. You know what I'm saying? So and I asked, I said, well, brother, well, all right, well, if we do this, then what? He said, then we can invoke universal law, and these people will give us our shit back. I'm not making this up.
What about all the tanks and the nuclear weapons and all that?
I'm going to pull a Lennon Island real quick and walk away while y'all think about that.
What about all the nuclear weapons and all that shit? They just going to cash all that in? That is crazy.
They'd be like, all right, you mean to tell me that everybody would end up going back to their original countries? What's up with you?
Yeah.
Man, I see you tuning in.
They're going to decide at one Father's meeting.
Day. Right. Oh, we're cool. We'll give y'all.
All right. I have my moment. All right, now. All right. So, what do you think that I said to the brother after he said that? After he told me that universal law will be in play and white people will give us all of our shit back. What do you think I said?
They would have to hand the whole earth over.
What's going on? What's going on with you?
You mean they just had to stop their little situation?
Already, man.
But let me see. Was the answer respectfully given?
Man, it's herbs, man. Medicine, man.
Right.
There's some chocolate heaven out there. But yeah. What y'all think I said to that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Let's see.
Now, all right, let me reiterate. I'm talking to this brother. We're not debating, right? And I'm just asking him questions because I want to learn more about a lot of things that all of our brothers talk about. So I talk with Nawabians, I talk with Israelites, I talk with Moors. You know what I'm saying? Because we all the same people. Right. It's just we just in different directions. So when I'm talking to him, I didn't even chop him up. I'm gonna just say that I didn't chop him up at all. I didn't pull a sword out. I could have. He stuck his head on. He put his head on the motherfucking block, like motherfucking what's the boy name from Game of Thrones, man? Like,
Ned Stark.
Like Ned Stark. He put his head on the block like Ned Stark. I ain't even chopping. I just was like,
Right.
that's what's up on me. Because this is what I said. I said, so all right, if these people don't comply, how would this law be enforced? Who would enforce this law? All right, now
Right.
mind you, I'm asking him questions. What do you think he said?
Us.
The nigga said Elohim. I'm not
Yo.
making.
Man.
Now, why did he say Elohim? Why do you think he said Elohim?
Who is Elohim? Is
Because
that
he
a
don't see
drill rapper out of
himself doing it.
Chicago or something?
The brother knew that it would sound fanatical for him to say God would invoke this. God would enforce
Right.
that. So he tried to use fancy
Somebody other
jargon
than himself.
and he said Elohim.
Somebody other than himself. Right.
Right? Elohim. So as we know,
Somebody outside of
Elohim is a
yourself.
plural. Elohim is a plural word. You know what I'm saying? Referring to a council of gods or a pantheon of gods, right? Not a single God, right? Elohim is before.
Right.
So
According to math.
a singular form of Elohim would be El. E-L. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't say El, he said Elohim. So basically, to break down what he's saying, a pantheon of gods would enforce this universal law on white people the moment that all black melanated people start calling themselves Moors. And we all file paperwork with the government to become Moors. God will intervene and invoke universal law on white people. This is what the brother told me.
So that couldn't happen during slavery, time?
You see what we're really dealing with here? You see what we're really dealing with? We're dealing with different sectors of people who believe that some person in the mystery clouds is going to come and set you straight. Just as long as you do your paperwork.
Yo, hang on for a second. We got another person in the chat we got to acknowledge. Telling Stewart jury nullification. He's tuned in.
I need for y'all to give some feedback on this.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, that's real talk though. I mean, if we get into the basis of this dialogue in which we're supposed to be discussing solutions, we already know what the problem is. We've had generations and generations of discussing what the problem is. We already know what that shit is. We ended discussing solutions. Now what? You dig what I'm saying? Like, this is eyes open don't mean woke. What's going on? Pope and ENT out here in Cali, enjoying some of this beautiful sunshine. But we sharing quotes and taking notes.
Hey, you know what I think, y'all? I think there are a lot of people that are too worried about handouts and unification and all that stuff, and we got serious problems going on to where in the next couple of months, and we gonna be worried about like human survival. Like another food plant burned down today. Our government is at war with each other. There's two new conflicts on the earth. And listen, hey man, I ain't done yet. There's shit going on with China. Oh, go ahead. Fuck it.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom. Run with it. I'm listening. You said over there in China. I got you.
There's enough going on. We don't have time to be worrying about what the government is going to hand out to us. Reparations. Who the hell in their right mind thinks reparations is in the brew when gas prices are going up every day? It doesn't add up mathematically. There's nothing in it.
Right.
They need to stop the conversation completely, and people need to go out and get some food and learn and get some survival skills, because there's some dark days coming to America. You can see it.
Right. And see, the whole thing is it's already been planned out. Look, check this out. They running a route. This whole little functionality about folks knowing, like, it's a couple of people eating right now just so it don't look like everybody's starving. Like there's miles and miles of homeless encampments of brand new cars and old cars and shit. You know what I mean? People then got kicked out their spot or no longer live where they at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't film people's situations, but you know what I'm talking about? Like the shit that people don't see. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's rampant right now. You know, and people got whole communities. People got whole communities where they got governors, they got mayors, and all kind of shit. I'm talking about like for real. Like that's already in play. Like, you're not gonna just be homeless and just think you're gonna go camp anywhere. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, folks been on this shit, and like like you say, a different time is coming. But there's folks that right now, like the whole thing is avoidance. Like
Yo,
how the brother said.
we got another guest we gotta acknowledge too. Copper Goddess just tuned in, so there's two new guests that
Yes,
just
yes,
tuned in.
yes.
I know both of them.
Righteous, righteous, righteous. But check
We
this
got to,
out. Like
yeah.
it, yeah, yeah. Well, how they say, like, if we was never free, then the whole joke's on them. You know what I'm saying? They laughing about a joke that they didn't already told folks. We got folks that's third base coaches and all kind of shit that went to go speak Greek in order to figure out some other shit that what I'm saying really just goes along with the same knowledge base. And the thing right now is everybody, like, the whole confusion is the subscriptions. The only way that we really gonna have unity is people drop the subscriptions, because that already it's already tainted. These people go
Listen to
through
me.
all of it.
There's too many
You dig what
things
I'm
that have
saying?
to go. There's too many things that have to go away in order for us to have unity. And I don't even see that happening in the next 100 years. Right now, it's just talk, just like it was 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? People got to worry about survival, man. Our whole world is in turmoil. It's so much bigger than Juneteenth. I get it. We can come out and have a good time, but you're not celebrating freedom. You're not free. If you thought you was free, you wouldn't have
Right,
been out
right,
marching and listen. If they thought they was free, they wouldn't have been out marching and burning shit down and beating up cops and all that other shit and assaulting Chinese people. That's not free. You're not free, so you're not celebrating shit.
right.
It's just a party. That's all. And I would come to the party with no problems and wouldn't start no shit. But man, that the whole concept behind it, man, I just can't fuck with it.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm seeing if my
I want to see
oh,
the
she brought
sights,
the
man.
stuff. Oh, okay, cool. What sites? What we got going? Man, shout out to the brother Shango.
Hey, check out this comment right here. Hold up,
They
listen.
trolling me right now, man.
Hold up, y'all. Listen. Check out this comment my man said. He says, people romance the idea of being given a region from the American government. People don't discuss how the independent infrastructure is going to be afforded. That would be a whole video in itself. You know what I mean? Think about all the things you would have to put in structure and start from scratch, and how much shit would have to go away. It would be complete chaos for 100 years. Who would draw up the plans? Where would all these ideas come from in the first place? Come on, man. Hey, Juneteenth. And you notice how they threw the gay pride celebration on the same day as a Doom Day.
Right.
How they blended them two
together.
together.
They made Pride Month June.
What happened to your what happened to your audio? It's real low now.
Perhaps.
You hear that, Pope?
Yep. I hear the volume went down. Yep.
Well,
yeah, I was able to get my mom some.
I don't know why the audio went down, but I do know why.
Yes.
June is Pride Month, because the whole agenda to couple homosexuality with black people have been in play, because it's a form of population control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's no shade against homosexual people or the homosexual community, but understand why they giving y'all such a pass, because it's all about population control. The more people that they can make, the more people that they ain't got to worry about having babies. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't having relationships. How many people that you know that live an alternative lifestyle are in healthy, long-lasting relationships? Not too many. And then again, that's not no shade against them, but just look at the statistics. You know what I'm saying? So this whole narrative is designed to stabilize relationships in households. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, go into settings and go into audio and unclick the stereo button if you have to. Hold, let me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you they trolling me right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I see how I announced.
You know when you get to doing something, right? Right.
Damn, y'all wonder.
Right.
Yo, Copper Gotta say, what part of Cali you in?
I'm up here in Sac area right now.
I hear an echo now.
Yeah, I'm from the city. Me too.
I was in San
Hey, Walt, you got to go out and come back in because nobody can hear what you're saying. And they're hearing everything we say twice.
blah 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 blah.
I can't hear him.
Uh-huh. Rory, what's going on with you? Thank you for tapping in. Man,
Yo, that
Pope and
audio got
EMT.
crazy. What the fuck was that? I be thinking people like bothering us. You know what I mean? Remember what happened last time?
Mm-hmm.
That shit. Remember that crazy shit that
Yep.
happened last time? That shit was weird as hell,
Yep.
yo. Everything
Hey,
was
but I
going perfect.
gotta. Yep. But you see, it ain't happening on my end no more. Man, I fucks with that VPN. Hey, and Proton got a good deal right now too. They got they're giving like super mega clouds because they doing it for the little demo, the beta testing. I love Echo, but yeah, for surely. Yeah, shoot, I'm up here by way of Sacramento right now.
Yo,
What's up with you?
it's the
You back
same
in?
thing.
Let me see.
Shout out to Raiden and Kung Lao. Am my shit still fucked up?
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
It's probably because they singing.
All right.
They're saying it in the
Yeah,
chat that there's an echo. I'll be right back.
listen. Right. I do the same thing. Refresh.
Yo, am I fucked up? Is my
Whoa.
audio fucked up?
What changes?
I cut the echo shit off.
Do I sound alright?
Is my shit fucked up?
Yeah, you still low. I hear an echo too.
I cut the echo shit off.
You got YouTube muted and all that?
I want to ask some more people about this shit right here, man.
Nobody can hear you. You got both your phones with you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
What if you came in on the other joint?
Juneteenth. Yo, man, this is a mockery, man. They trying
I can't hear you.
All right. I can hear you twice.
Yeah, I hear everybody twice now.
Yep.
We haven't
Look,
even
we
gone an
coming up
hour
on the
yet.
hour.
creeping up on an hour.
Yeah. Well, look, we can make another one.
We might have to cut this
Shut
short and
out
just
there
start
in the
over.
same spot. Right.
Y'all want to just cut it and start over?
Yep, we got it.
They having a whole
For
concert
sure.
over there.
Echo. Yep. See, for sure. And then we'll bring it back.
Away from the noise and shit. Maybe
Yeah, go ahead and stop the stream, man. Cut it off and then we'll just start it over and come back.
maybe that's what it is.
Hold on, you about to try something.
Yeah. I mean, we gonna figure it out. Let's see.
I want to ask some more people out here, man.
Nobody can hear you.
Hello.
I don't know, man. Is it true? Is it true that I can't be heard?
I can hear
Yeah,
you
that
hella
shit-
low.
Yeah, it's real low. And there's an echo on us.
All right.
He don't have the echo, but he's real low. This is fucking crazy.
Yep, for sure. So I'm gonna buzz in on the next one.
Well, listen, I told you they do this.
Yep. And I'll see if it'll rock, and I'll buzz.
Fuck shit up. That's what they do. Shout out to StreamYard.
Yo, start it over. That's all. Just stop it and start it over. See what happens.
Y'all got me fucked up. I'm about to go. I'm about to go see some chocolate heaven. Y'all tripping. chilling. Good. You about to pull out?
Let me see.
What you doing for the rest
Yeah.
of the day?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, all right. All right, bro. That's in September.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Phil, man. Phil going through it, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I being heard? Can I?
Y'all still got it going. Did you fix it?
All right, look. You said it's an hour. You want to cut it short, right?
No, I'm saying start over. Like we could just jump out and just start another one right now.
Ashe, peace and
No.
benedictions, man. We use to prevent cognitive dissonance. Hey, you know, what the nigga, that white boy say, holla if you hear me, man. Fuck that.
Yep.
We out.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Tune back in. Part 2 of
Thank
this
you,
thing.
everybody.